did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Sgáil, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
Well, you weren't kidding. This place is pretty epic. Where are we anyway?
I'm not sure. Some old knightly stronghold. The architects use it all year round for ideation. But time the rest of us get together. So, decide on which side of the castle.
One of the buttons.
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official
Back off a
ceremony
little, buddy.
scheduled to
You're starting
take
to
place
freak
in
me
the
out.
upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
Sir? Now this is what I'm talking about.
Well. I'd say we're off to a good start.
Okay.
Wait.
What's it been doing to you? Visible barrier. Me and you.
Except by some slight
Let's try and keep out of that zone. My personal space.
Honored, I'm sure.
Would you believe this is the coolest place I've ever been? I went to this party back in college. This whole heaven and hell thing.
It does sound elaborate.
Far enough ahead to do the math themselves.
They don't want to.
No judgment from me. If they sign up, then they clearly think it's a good deal on their end.
Glad it's not me this year, chasing tokens around like a sucker.
I don't know. Looks kind of fun. Like Final Club all over again. How does it work?
The tokens are hidden throughout the castle.
Every year, aspiring Ark patrons compete in a treasure hunt to obtain membership status. The first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes a private screening with Zoe Washington, which appears to involve a polygraph and electroshock device. I suggest you join the fray, 47. A private audience with one of our targets is just what we need.
You see, Zoe Washington upped the stakes this year. Word is, she's brought an ECT device to the interview.
Wait, electroshock? Don't mind the outfit.
That's torture.
Some would call it therapeutic.
Wow.
I knew the twins were hardcore, but this takes the cake. Count me out.
Cheryl, you wouldn't happen to have one of those tokens, would you? It's just this riddle on my invite. Seek the keepers of the gate. In the courtyard they await. What else could it mean?
No such luck, but some of the ARC members might. I heard a couple of them whispering. They're definitely up to something.
Got it. Thanks.
Are those blindfolds? Creepy.
It does
You look
add
well,
to the-
dear. Sure, but I figure it's mostly about expression. All it takes is one look.
Not now, Marco. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, I have one of the tokens.
What? How did you...
What difference does it make? Look, the token is yours if you want it, but on one condition.
You serious? Name it.
Okay, here's the deal. I want a seat on the Titan ship, but I don't want to become an ARC member in order to get it. It's too much hassle and responsibility.
Wait, you want me to...
Buy a seat in my name, yeah.
No, sorry, Marco, but I can't. If they figure it out, we'll both get expelled.
They won't find out. Don't be a chicken, Paul.
No deal. They'll stop bothering me. I'm behind as it is. So, you like the class?
Really decent guy. He's got honor, integrity, he plays fair. When that Haven corporate services scandal broke, he was like the only trader in New York who came up clean. Imagine that.
So, not the winner then.
Precisely.
So, I hear you have one of the tokens. Hello? Someone there? Hello? Looking good, sir.
Hey, loser. Yeah, you. How's the hunt? Well, feast your eyes on this. That's right. I got plenty of tokens. Plenty. How many have you got? Yep, I thought as much. I'm gonna win this thing for sure. Eat my dust, sucker.
I know what I want. Now I just gotta shut up that nagging little voice that tells me I'm crazy. One of the downsides of a middle-class upbringing. What did you have?
I got the 4.
No, Reba.
Nice.
Well, I know what I want. Now I just gotta shut up that nagging... What's the downside of a middle-class upbringing? What did you get?
Get away from me, you creep!
Never use.
Still, what's money compared to your kid's safety?
What is
Master of Ceremonies in the chapel in Oxford. Theatrical.
Yep.
Jeez, it's taking so long. Let's give them a moment.
Would you put back there, maybe some kind of special ritual?
Secret soup.
The thing about travel, go sit down. Apologies, I'm waiting for the tokens. Who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! No! No! No!
See those tokens? I'm afraid that won't cut it, Initiate. Keep searching.
Can I interest you in a drink?
Okay.
Your proposal, I couldn't help but overhear.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Mr.
Reaper, your friend wasn't interested, but I am.
Okay, let's talk. But not here. Follow me. Now, what is it exactly you think you heard?
You have a token. and you're willing to trade. So, let's trade.
I see. Awfully convenient. You showing up like this, wouldn't you say? How do I know you're not ARC administration?
I'm just looking to get ahead. Same as you.
No. This smells fishy.
Good work, 47. You've got all the tokens needed to gain access to the initiation. I suggest you find your way to the screening room. There was an ornate door near the courtyard. Hand in your tokens there.
Initiate. Let's see those tokens.
Congratulations, Initiate. Now the real trial begins.
Hey, Miss Washington. An initiate has completed the treasure hunt. Yeah, understood. Bringing him to the interrogation room now. So, you think you got what it takes, Initiate? You think you got the stomach for what comes next?
I can hold my own.
Is that so? You some kind of tough guy?
Tough is for amateurs.
Oh, Miss Washington's gonna have a field day with you.
Welcome, Initiate. Take a seat. Good. Now pay attention. This is a polygraph machine hooked up to an ECT device. That's short for electroconvulsive therapy, and I assure you it packs quite a punch. In a moment, Ms. Zoe Washington is going to ask you a series of questions, and I suggest you answer truthfully, or the machine will know. Is that clear?
Very.
Good man.
Solid work, 47. Let's see if you can't turn this interrogation to your advantage.
So, you made it this far, Initiate, but now the real test begins. Is the machine operational?
The ECT device is set to medium voltage. I don't recommend going higher than that. This setup is still largely untested.
Well, as long as the Initiate speaks the truth, we won't need to. Has my colleague explained the rules to you?
Exhaustively.
Good. Let's begin. And do not attempt to deceive me. First question. Are you the best in your field?
Yes.
He's not lying.
Very good. Now, are you willing to break the law if required?
Yes.
True.
I see. And can you keep a cool head under pressure?
Yes.
He's not lying.
Interesting. Well, you're just perfect, aren't you? Maybe a little too perfect. Are you a reporter working for the liberal media?
No.
True.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. Congratulations, Initiate. You have passed the test. Follow me. So, you'll need to dress the part. Over there's your new set of robes. Wear them with pride. You're one of us now.
Congratulations, Initiate. Or should I say, ARC member?
Yep, you're one of us now. Welcome to the big leagues.
Nice. Suits you. Okay, time to join your peers. Follow me. As a fully fledged ARC member, you'll have special privileges. First offer on our top suites and bunkers, early access, you name it. Would you like to be on the first ship to Titan? Well, you can now.
Fascinating.
Of course, with privilege comes responsibility. You are expected to invest in future projects approved by the Council and to donate to the Ark of Legacy.
Not a problem. I'm very accountable.
That's what I like to hear. In fact, a man as composed as yourself could prove useful in other matters. We should discuss the precise nature of your business, but that's for later. Just a little further now.
Zoe, when can we see the body?
Shortly, Raoul. Muriel, the preservation specialist, is getting him ready as we speak.
This procedure. What's it called? Plastification?
Plastination.
Plastination.
I have some of the world's most prominent people.
Is this
waiting
truly
to pay
what
me
Jen
their
has
last
wanted?
respect.
Going
I
on
have
display
the
in the
star
Ark
of
of
the
Legacy
Ark
like
on
a
stage
wax statue?
to play.
He never mentioned anything of the sort to me.
I assure you, his last will was quite clear on the matter.
May we see this last will?
You can ask our lawyer, Mr. Yates.
No notification.
But I already know the answer.
They didn't give you
Now,
a crate
if you'll
number?
excuse me.
Not give me a crate number. I was told that you people would have it under control.
Fine, fine. I'll go and have another look.
See that you do.
Yeah,
And
guess I
when
can
you
respect
do,
that.
bring it to the tower basement where the founder's body's been kept. Mortician package.
As we know, Zoe Washington will host Janus's wake. But now it seems an antique ceremonial dagger, which Janus is supposed to wear during the service, has gone missing from storage. I suggest you locate the disputed dagger 47. This wake could be a chance to catch the target unaware.
Pressure. Just what I need.
Damn. Do me a favor and go check that out, okay? Yep. Understood.
Huh. Ah, good on.
Lock up the shaft. Freezing to death.
a tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers. That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Important to be laid to rest with such a valuable artifact, Mr. Janet.
Go see what that was.
There we are, Mr. Janice. Don't you look
Great.
Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd think that was yesterday. Your burial mass and ceremony. Oh, you must be very important to be laid to rest with such a...
Say what?
I wish I had known you in life. I believe we would have had such interesting conversations. I truly do. Oh, well. Life is transitory, but death is forever.
I have
so
no idea
what
what
I'm
I'm
look our best for the final
Just hope
journey.
this works.
Don't you agree?
Click it, flip it, press it. You're...
We're all set. Cue the music.
service shall begin in a minute.
Thank you all for coming. As Janus's successor, it falls upon me to say a few words. I'll keep it brief, for there is little I can say that does the man justice. Janus was our founder, and like all true visionaries, he was far ahead of the curve. While we, the privileged class, were blissfully toasting the end of history, Janus saw the writing on the wall. As a veteran of the Cold War, Janus knew better than anyone that when true disaster strikes, the rich are as damned as everyone else, unless we work together. Janus never got to see the collapse, but died peacefully in his sleep. And yet, what he started in 1991 will one day be hailed as the dawn of a new age. One where the best among us can thrive, uninhibited. This is Janus's legacy. Long live his memory. And now, you are welcome to pay the founder your last respects.
You should know. So long, old man.
People always
had a better run than most.
And
most successful spy in modern history. Oh, and that whole Jasper Knight incident was just brilliant.
Died the way he lived.
Anyway, enjoy your rest. You've earned it.
Now, why would they think you'd be capable of a thing like that?
Wow, so fierce looking even in death. That mortician is a genius. I totally believe that you once wrestled a brown bear to a tie. Anyway, Godspeed, Mr. Janus. Sorry I never knew you.
Goodbye, Janus. We won't forget you. Odd how you helped shape the 20th century, and yet nobody knows your name.
Das Vidania, old boy. You were always the best of us. I still can't believe I never got to beat you at chess.
So long, my dear. I can't believe you're gone. Last of the greats. I'll make sure those naive fools who've replaced you won't mess things up too bad. Don't you worry.
Goodbye, old friend. And thank you for everything. Rest assured, I will finish what you started.
So, here we are. You didn't want me and Sophia taking over. Fought us tooth and nail, but a fat lot of good it did you. The partners, they turned a deaf ear, and deep down, Janus, you know why. Because, for all your smarts, you're just rank and file. Pedestrian middle-class blah. And we have the one thing merit can't buy. Blue blood.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
Damn, this feels wrong. I got a bad case. Maybe I can just pretend I never saw the guy. Would Sophia buy it? Fat chance.
The thing I am a little worried about is the daylight issue. I read somewhere that people go mad when it never gets dark. I really think we should push for that.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're James.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
My God. That's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
I'm paying you right the fuck now, money. Find me some dirt. What's going on? I feel horrible.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yea or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of...
Idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
I see.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Sir, you're blocking my view.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's Original Five to embrace the Green Revolution.
That chance.
I have talked to someone who saw this with her own eyes. The body was gone, and the next minute he was back in the coffin again.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Evening, sir.
Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
Looking sharp, sir.
That's what I heard. Racing the outside shot. Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.